Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another broadcast of The Weekly with me, Neff. Please subscribe to the channel and share this video with a couple of friends and colleagues. Helps me out a lot, and I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscriptions. Thank you for your support. Now, I wanted to talk a little bit about a film that's going to be releasing on 4th of July weekend, July 2nd to be specific, Jurassic World Rebirth. This is a film that has had multiple trailers released. We've talked about this film a couple of times. I'm sure this film is going to do big numbers, especially since it's going to get a 5-day weekend tally, not just a 2 or 3 day weekend there. So very good planning for Universal Pictures. I believe this is going to be their biggest pushed film of the year. I believe this film can make $800 million and maybe even $1 billion if it is good. This is a hard reboot of the franchise. You have a new set of characters. You have Scarlett Johansson in this film, Jonathan Bailey, Mahershala Ali, just to name a few. Gareth Edwards is shooting this film. He's the director of a film called The Creator, which I really do like a lot. And you can just see, as far as aesthetically, how this film looks, that he's bringing a lot of his talent to the screen, but with a much bigger budget. So good for him. As I've talked about this film multiple times, I've said I'm not really a fan of the direction that the film is going in, but objectively speaking, I do think this film is going to do well, and I think a lot of people are going to be excited to go watch it. One thing I wanted to talk about today, and I'm talking about it a little early, is these popcorn buckets. Ladies and gents, we've talked about the popcorn bucket promotions and how it's a tangible item to get people to get to the theaters. We had them with Mission Impossible, crazy cool bucket for that one, and I think that one might take the cake as the best and most elaborate popcorn bucket at this point in time. And you had the Lilo and Stitch plushies and all types of stuff that went along with that. But yes, these Jurassic World popcorn buckets are awesome. Just go ahead and take a look at a couple of these. More specifically, look at these Regal buckets. You have the dual container here. You have your popcorn container, right? Looks like maybe a lab containment tube with the dinosaur figure in there and the popcorn surrounding it, with the specific name being the incubator dual container. And then on the back end, if you really look at the details, that is where the cup is, and it detaches from that container. So this is definitely top 3 popcorn buckets that I have ever seen promoted. This is awesome. Let's look at some other things that they have here. We got something a little more simple here, the collector cup and the popcorn tin on the left. And then you have the AMC footprint tube. So it's the shape of the footprint of a dinosaur there. I guess you put your popcorn in the middle and just hold it up, right? The popcorn tin at the bottom there, another collector cup. You kind of have the insignia for Jurassic World Rebirth there. And then the Cinemark T-Rex popcorn tub. It is a popcorn T-Rex head that opens up probably at the bottom base back of the neck. And so I wonder how big that is in stature. I can only imagine, but I'm thinking it may be about the same size as the Pride Rock Lion King popcorn bucket that we talked about. So it probably stands up about, I don't know, about 9-10 inches up off from your lap there. But yeah, this popcorn bucket is pretty wild. I'm not gonna lie, the T-Rex popcorn bucket. But yeah, there's nothing touching the Regal incubator dual container at this point in time. And then we have some more stuff over here. We have another popcorn bucket. This one's more stylized like your classic Jurassic Park, but there are some elements of Jurassic World there, right? You have the silhouette tub, which is red and black there. Looks like you can get a lot of popcorn there. You have the collector's cup and dino figurine that comes along with that. Obviously, again, we have the T-Rex head there once again. And those are the promotions that I'm seeing so far right now. Obviously, I do think there might be a couple more, and I don't think they've rolled these out quite yet. I think we'll be seeing more news on this in June as we get closer to the release of this film. But I must say, pretty impressive with these popcorn buckets. It's what I expected. Cannot wait to see the popcorn buckets for all the other films that we got coming up, especially the rest of the films in July, i.e. Superman and Fantastic Four. I know they do have a Thing popcorn bucket for the Fantastic Four, but I haven't seen anything for Superman. I know they're going to have some crypto merch there, so that's going to be interesting to see. But I just wanted to touch base on that, ladies and gents, a little early before people really start talking about this stuff. If you have a Regal Theaters near you, let me know in the comments. If you don't, that's fine as well. I don't think Regals are around like that, but Regal seems to have some of the best popcorn buckets yet. But with that being said, ladies and gents, let me know if you're going to be watching Jurassic World Rebirth on July 2nd. That's when it hits theaters, and it's going to be opening on July 4th weekend. Want to know your comments on that. Also, what did you think about the 2 trailers that we have for this film? What direction do you think this is going in, and are you excited for it? Subscribe to the channel. Share this video with a couple of friends and colleagues. Like this video as well and ring the bell for more notifications on Jurassic World Rebirth. Be safe. It's Neff signing off.